think that 13 years have gone by. Where's the time fly?
Wow. Time flies with all those people walking the streets.
I know.
Living their life normally.
Yeah. And I have to say that the patients that we transplanted have done quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
You know, l'chaim. We have successfully transplanted many patients that other centers have not been willing to transplant because they are high risk, and they, I'm proud to say, have done quite well and to continue to do well. The other thing that I want people to realize is that when we do these transplants, it's not just for one day that the transplant should work. These transplants work for many, many years. And the donors and the recipients come now and they have a big, big family together. They have been joined in at the hip or at the kidney in this case, and have become one beautiful family. I'm proud to be associated with Renewal because what Renewal does is they do an unbelievable thing for the world. They bring together donors and recipients and create good health for many, many patients of all different persuasions. But it is amazing that we started with one donor, one recipient, and now when I go to shul or wherever I go, people come up to me and first of all say, we know somebody who's donated, or I want to donate. And it continues to grow in all respects, both for donors and recipients. It is a message that transplantation works, and it works because Renewal knows how to make it work. It's an unbelievable feeling to be involved with the donor recipients. I get goosebumps every time I think about that transplant that I did on the first day of Hanukkah many, many years ago. It was between a modern Orthodox rabbi from a yeshiva and a Vishnist Hasidic lady. And that it was truly on the first day of Hanukkah to be given a gift. It was unbelievable Hanukkah present, and every time I think about that I was able to be involved in that and that I was able to finish it before the first candle, it made me feel like, wow, this is really Nes Gadol Hayasham. Every day that I work with Renewal is a very proud day because I know that they put 200% of themselves into every donor and recipient to bring it forward. It's not like they take it lightly. They take it so seriously, and it's an unbelievable feeling to be associated with this organization that does unbelievable mitzvos and brings good feelings for all of the world about transplantation. I'm amazed and proud to say that Renewal has grown so much that they are known all over the United States. In any community that you go to, the people know about Renewal. What is amazing about Renewal is that they work for those patients that nobody else will try to find a kidney for. They have found kidneys for patients who have high antibody levels that everybody else says you'll never get a kidney. They find these donors through their networking for these patients, and these patients get transplanted even though they have high antibody levels, and they do well, and they continue to do well. In the near future, I will be doing one from Argentina. She was on Miami's list for a very, very long time, waiting for a donor, couldn't find one. Renewal, through their efforts, have found a donor for this woman, and she will be getting a transplant. And there are other stories just like that. It is an amazing feat that Renewal does, that they are able to find through the events that they do and through all the networking that they do, that they find donors for all of these patients that others find are impossible. So what does Renewal do? They work with the donors and the recipients. How do they work with the recipients? The recipients need to do an event so that it's broadcasted to the community that they need a kidney. Renewal works with these people, and at these events, numerous other people come forward to learn about kidney donation, which Renewal does a wonderful job about. And then if they want to donate, they get tested at these events, and then through their abilities, Renewal then finds out if these donors can donate to the person that the event is for, or if they can donate to somebody else. These events are critical that these patients do, these recipients do, because without these events, nobody knows that people need kidneys. And without these events, nobody knows that Renewal can do these things, and that Renewal will bring donors to fruition for anyone who needs transplant. Unbelievable memories of working with Renewal. Just recently, the memory of having the chus of having, on the same day that I was going to do a transplant, to have Levi, and then the donor had Shlishi at the same minyan. It was an unbelievable thing. Nobody in the shul where we both davened, because we went to an early minyan to daven, realized that this was going to happen, that I was getting Levi and he was getting Shlishi, and that later that day I would be putting his kidney that he was donating into another man. Unbelievable feeling. I want to say Mazel Tov, first of all, and give Hakar Tov to Rabbi Steinmetz. He was the original Renewal with me, I'm happy to say, with Mendy, Reiner, Sandy Aronstein, and without the hard work of that Chavrusa, we would not have Renewal. Then, of course, it grew, and then we had Menachem Friedman joining in. And of course, he made a big difference in terms of all this technology, which we know about, and it keeps growing. Now we have Moshe Gewurz, and we have in the office, Rivki, we have Chani. Renewal is not just a one-man job, it is a major organization that keeps on growing. They have AJ Gindi on the outside, who helps to make the growth, and he has helped to bring the Syrian community into the Renewal family. There's no limit to what they can do. And we need to support Renewal to continue their good work, and we should do this at Me'av Esrim.
Mazel Tov Renewal, in the 13 years since their first kidney transplant. Baruch Hashem, I was zoichet to be the first kidney donor in Renewal, and since then, not a day goes by, I don't think about it, and Baruch Hashem, I was able to make a huge difference in a young woman's life. Since then, she was blessed with a huge family. And Abshel Helfen, all the kidney donors should be zoichet to have a long and a healthy life till 120, and all those who need kidneys should be zoichet to be able to find their match quickly. And since then, Renewal has facilitated over 650 transplants. L'chaim, l'chaim.
Mazel Tov. Tiska Limitzvos.
Hello, Juan Roca here from the transplant department at Montefiore. I wanted to congratulate together to the Renewal organization and Montefiore Medical Center for achieving a partnership that lasted 13 years so far. Our first transplant with Renewal was back in 2006, this date. So we are really happy and proud of this accomplishment, and we look forward to continue working with you for many years to come. Thank you.